Hey Falcons, this is Mrs. Abdul, and I'm going to walk you through using Adobe for your poetry project. The first thing you need to do is get to the Adobe website by clicking on adobe.com. This is the screen you'll see, and going to the right-hand side to sign in. Once you're in the sign-in, this is where you're going to put your student account. Mine obviously is my first initial last name. You have your alphanumeric at albany.k12.ny.us, and you are going to hit the continue button. You are going to choose company or school account because the district has an account, and you're going to get to this screen. You can use the waffle on this side in order to get to Adobe Express. Once you're at Adobe Express, you'll see this plus sign where you are going to choose Webpage. This is how you're going to create your poetry. So this is where the first thing I like to do is go to themes and maybe choose a specific kind of font choice. You've got a few options right here on the side. And once you've done that, you can start typing in your information. So poetry title, poet's name, and then everything else that you do will be based on this plus sign at the bottom. You can add a photo behind it, a cover, or a split layout. And this is where you can have a second piece where maybe you have a photo. You've got stock photos that you can use, or you can upload photos as well. Choose anything that you want. And again, next, when you're ready to choose something different, you use this little scroll and this plus sign here. So the next option you have is to add anything from a photo, text, a video, photo grid, glide show, all of these pieces. So let's say the next thing I want to do is add a video. I can go to YouTube and pull the video. So let's say my theme is something with underwater and fish. I can get there, click on this, and I want to use the link by hitting the share button here and copying that, going back and pasting that into YouTube. And then all of my video has been added. So then again, I'm going to add something below that. I hit the plus sign again, and maybe I'm going to start writing my poetry text. And you can keep going for as long as you want. You can do a photo grid and add a few different photos here. And hit save. And the next thing you have is a photo grid. And again, keep scrolling, adding more poetry text. At any time, if you want to see what it looks like, you can hit the preview button or the present mode in order to see what that looks like. And there's a little X at the top right-hand corner to close out. When you're ready to share that, use the information from your teacher. Typically, the best way to share this is to publish and share a link after you've named it. And this is something that you can copy, or you may use the Google Classroom button. That's at the discretion of your teacher. Again, use your preview button, use your present, and anytime you want to get back to your main screen, hit this Adobe A in the corner and you'll be back to the projects that you've already created. Make sure that you log out at the end of your session. Right now, the little button is kind of hidden. So if I move my cursor in between the bell and the waffle here, you'll see the little button here where I can click to sign out. Thanks, Falcons. If you have more questions, you can ask your teachers, or you can step into the library and see Mrs. Mikett and myself. Thanks.